The heck? 77% relative humidity. You know, today, guys, I want to talk about something that nobody ever talks about, and that's indoor air quality. I walk past this right now and I see I'm at 77% relative humidity. So something I want to talk about, what people don't understand is, like, don't get me wrong, an air conditioning unit does dehumidify, but it doesn't dehumidify like an actual dehumidifier. A dehumidifier will take the air, bring it through it, reheat it, and push it back out. So AC does dehumidify because that's when you see your drain line. When you see water coming out of your drain line, that's basically all the condensation from the air, the moisture, pulling it out and then air conditioning it, and that's where you see that water. But at the end of the day, an AC unit can only do so much. Is it set to 73 degrees in here? It feels hot, it feels moist, it feels damp. I'm like, man, why does it feel so damp in here? If I take an ice cold soda and I walk outside, what does it do? It sweats. Now, what is that called? That's called dew point. The same thing that you guys walk outside in the morning, you see all that dew on the grass, it's dew point. It's ice cold air hitting high humid air and it causes moisture. What does moisture cause? Not only is it gonna make you extremely uncomfortable in your house, but more importantly, what do you think's happening inside those walls? Mold. Now we're talking about some big problems. Ducts, I have ducts up there. If you think about this duct we have right here, that's an ice cold, that's a piece of metal. You got 32 degree air coming out of the coil, hitting that metal, and then it's hitting high humid air, it's gonna sweat. The ducts in the attic are gonna sweat. So you're gonna have huge mold and mildew problems that could really cause not only health problems, but it could cause serious issues in your whole entire house, the way you live, completely. I don't know about you guys, but when I go home, that's where I go. That's a safe place for me, man. When I go home, that's where I come home from being stressed out, from running companies, from working all day long, to go home and be at peace. I walk into a house that feels like it's not working very well. When you have high relative humidity like that, man, you could crank it down to 70 degrees and it still won't feel right. Well, if you're running into these problems, and you might not even know if you have this problem, call Spectrum AC, call us. 561-231-4931. Give us a call, look at the screen. Have us come out and check the relative humidity. We're professionals, we have tools that check that. We use a cyclometer, it's called, and it'll come in and we can check the relative humidity in your house. Your relative humidity might be really high, you don't even know it. Anything above 60%, and do me a favor, go to Google right now, as soon as I'm done with this video, and Google, what will 60% relative humidity do to my home above that? And you're gonna, I don't want you to get scared, but it's probably gonna scare you a little bit, but it's truth. The good news is, call your local superheroes, man, your AC superheroes, and we'll come out, check the relative humidity, see what's going on, and see what your indoor air quality is like. I'm telling you things that I do to my personal house. When I put 2 dehumidifiers in my house, I brought the relative humidity down to 45%. I can put, and I like it cold, guys. I like, you can ask my wife, she can, I believe, hey man, you can cover up all you want. You can't get cool when it's hot. I like being cold because you can put as many covers you want. My wife, she can't stand it, but you can ask her. But the truth is, my house now, because I have it down to 45 to 50% relative humidity because of the dehumidifiers, not only is my indoor air quality better because those dehumidifiers clean the air very well, but they brought the relative humidity down awesome that I can have my AC set to 75 degrees and it feels like it's 70 because it's cold, crisp air. Now, what does that do? Now we're talking about saving money because, hey, my ACs aren't running as much now. So now our electric bill's down. I mean, I don't want to sound crazy or anything, but it's kind of a no-brainer. It pays for itself. So do me a favor, man. If you guys are having that issue, or if you don't even know you have that issue, get set up with one of our preventive maintenances. Call one of our technicians. Call. We'll come out there. Not only will we give you a free estimate for dehumidifiers, as we're there, we'll pull out the proper tools, check your indoor air quality, and see what you're up against. And we work with UV lights. We do all that stuff. Most AC companies don't even deal with indoor air quality. You know, like, I mean, it's called HVAC for a reason. Heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. And we do all of that. We take care of the whole spectrum, man. You know, when you call Spectrum AC, man, we're gonna come out in a timely manner. Immediately, we treat everything with sense of urgency, but you're also dealing with guys who are professionals. They're very good at what they do. Call us, 561-231-4931. Give us a call. Your relative humidity might be really high, you don't even know it. Anything above 60%, and do me a favor, go to Google right now, as soon as I'm done with this video, and Google, what will 60% relative humidity do to my home above that? And you're gonna, I don't want you to get scared, but it's probably gonna scare you a little bit, but it's truth. The good news is, call your local superheroes, man, your AC superheroes, and we'll come out, check the relative humidity, see what's going on, and see what your indoor air quality is like. Not only will we give you a free estimate for dehumidifiers, as we're there, we'll pull out the proper tools, check your indoor air quality, and see what you're up against. And we work with UV lights, we do all that stuff. Most AC companies don't even deal with indoor air quality. You know, like, I mean, it's called HVAC for a reason. Heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. And we do all of that. We take care of the whole spectrum, man. You know, when you call Spectrum AC, man, we're gonna come out in a timely manner. Immediately, we treat everything with sense of urgency, but you're also dealing with guys who are professionals. They're very good at what they do. Call us, 561-231-4931. Give us a call. Hey guys, so you know at Spectrum AC, we specialize on everything. The reason I named Spectrum AC Spectrum is because we do the whole spectrum of air conditioning. Most AC companies can't handle a job like this. We just, you know, recently we just changed, it's a water tower, and their water tower went down and it had to be changed immediately. So we get there right away and we get it going. So on a big job like this, because I told you, man, we do all big and small jobs. When we had this custom made, we had a rental chiller come in, bring water, get everything running, and then we had the chiller built, which took about 4 months, 3 to 4 months to get that thing built. And then when it was built, we started moving. I redid this whole road right here. After we got the temp chiller in, we ended up having a pipe bust underground. So we had to dig up this whole entire road right here and run all new pipe into the building. And I mean, you guys will ask, hey, how do you do that? It sounds like a plumber's job. I'm not only a residential contractor, I'm a mechanical contractor. I hold the highest air conditioning license that you can possibly get. So I'm not limited to do air conditioning like 2 stories. My license literally is called an unlimited license. I can do air conditioning as big as, if Donald Trump called me and said, man, listen, I need you to come here and do this 10-story building. I need you to put air in here, can you do that? Yes, we can do that. We're licensed to do that, and we also have the guys to do that. So not only are we licensed, but we're also got the manpower not the manpower, but we have the experience to do the job, because this is, a lot of AC companies can't handle that type of work. So we ran all new pipes through here, all the way to the building. And now the powerful thing about that is when this chiller got built and it was done and ready to be installed, we literally installed this and ran all new pipe-ins over the weekend. They were worried because they go, man, we can't have people without air for a week while we're changing this out. I said, I'm gonna man the job because we were able to over the weekend. So we changed this chiller out over a Saturday and a Sunday. And not only did we change the chiller out, we ran all new piping, redid the ground, piped it up, installed it, and started it up in 2 days. Now let me tell you something. I wrote a book called The Unfair Advantage, all right? If that ain't an unfair advantage, I don't know what is. And I'm the type of guy who says, man, you can talk all you want with your mouth. I'm a feet guy, I'm an action guy. I wanna see your feet. Anyone can say what they can do. Well, I brought you here today to say, hey man, we did this job in 2 days. And if you walk with me, you'll see some of the craftsmanship. Well, we redid all this right here. This is all new piping, Schedule 40 PVC piping, underground. We redid all this piping. All these fittings right here, these copper fittings are been brought in, all brand new, all new valves and everything. And I know a lot of people are probably thinking you guys probably don't know what that is, but that's a serious job. And for someone to be able to do that in a weekend sounds pretty impossible. But you know, at Spectrum AC, we pride ourselves on quality, service, and integrity. And if you see that on all my vans, that's why. And you notice the vans that I had that had that superhero, man. We truly feel like the local superheroes, man. And we were able to come in and get a week or 2 week long job done in 3 days. So I want to make it clear to you, that's what we do here. And to be honest with you, I built this company off relationship. I built it off word of mouth. Obviously, if you guys look up Spectrum AC, I have 650 reviews, 5 stars. I don't have one bad review. And a lot of people say, man, how's that possible? Like, how do you not have one bad review? It's not that I've never had any issues. I've had plenty of issues, but I make it right no matter what. And I treat things with a sense of urgency. Everything I do in my life is with a sense of urgency. We have 24-hour service. I don't have an AI answering the phone when you call. You have an actual person that works for Spectrum AC. We have 24-hour texts, 7 days a week. Look us up, give us a call, give us a chance. And you might be thinking, man, this is like a big guy. No, just so you know, our prices are very competitive. I beat Chuck in the Trucks all the time. The Chuck in the Truck is the guy that comes in and he's got one truck on the road. The truth is that guy can't match our production. He can't match our craftsmanship, because the truth is when you have a company like mine, all the guys that work for me, they have gone to school for a very long time. They're very good at what they do. They get paid very well. So we were able to treat things with a sense of urgency. We were able to troubleshoot. We were able to do things like this. When you call a good company, when you're calling Spectrum, you're paying for value. Yeah, I'm not the cheapest, but I'm definitely not the most expensive. I'm usually about in the middle, but nobody, and look us up, like again, I'm not trying to sound cocky, it's just confidence. If you look up my 5-star review, you're gonna see that my feet back up of what I'm doing. So I appreciate you guys, man. Give Spectrum a call, 561-231-4931.